We were kind of having a craving for it, so we decided we'd come up with our own recipe for orange chicken, and man, did it turn out good. So we're going to share that with you today. What we're going to need to start our recipe out with is a pound and a half of chicken breasts that have been trimmed and cleaned up, and we're going to cube those into 1-inch pieces. Then we're going to take a gallon Ziploc bag, and we're going to use this to bread our chicken in, and we're going to add a cup of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of cornstarch. This helps crisp up your chicken. 1 teaspoon of orange zest, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Mix that all together, and then you're going to coat your chicken in the flour mixture first. Then you're going to go to the egg wash, which is 2 eggs and a half a cup of milk. You'll go back to the flour, then put it over in a container, and then it'll go to the grease next. We're cooking this in a 4-quart stock pan. We've got 1.5 inches of grease in there. We're actually using rice bran oil. You can use any other vegetable oil that you normally fry in, it's fine. We're going to preheat this to around 300 to 310 degrees. It'll cook for around 10 to 12 minutes. You'll cook all the chicken up until you get it all done. Place it over to the side on a plate or a platter on some paper towels to drain. Once you get that done, we're going to start with our vegetables. For our vegetables, we're going to need a 11 or 12-inch stock pan or skillet that you normally would saute vegetables in. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of the oil that the chicken cooked in. To that, you're going to add a teaspoon of sesame seeds and a teaspoon of chopped garlic, and 1 cup of chopped onions and a half a cup of bell peppers. You'll saute that until your onions begin to look clear or translucent, and then we're going to add the rest of our vegetables and our soy sauce to the mix. We're going to add 2 cups of carrots, 2 cups of green beans that are left whole. All you'll do is just nip the ends off of the green beans, and 2 cups of sugar snap peas. You'll add your 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and you're going to cook these vegetables until they're as done as what you like them. Most of the Chinese restaurants or Chinese food is cooked where the vegetables are left partially raw. We like to cook ours about 10 to 12 minutes, and that gets your carrots about half done to where they still have a little crunch, and it makes your green beans and your sugar snap peas just about all the way done. So it all depends on the way that you like it. You'll cook it till it's to the consistency of what you like. The best thing to do is taste your carrots. Your carrots are going to be the last thing in here that's going to be done. If the carrots are done enough for you, then the rest of the green vegetables will be also. How I can tell that the vegetables have cooked long enough is the sugar snap peas will have wilted enough to where you can see the beans through the skin of the sugar snap peas. Once you get this done to the consistency you like, check and make sure it's got enough salt in it. Usually with soy sauce, there's plenty of salt in there, and it doesn't usually have to have more salt. You'll need to either pour this up in a bowl or get another saucepan or stock pan, and we're going to make our orange sauce. For our orange sauce, we're going to start with another 2 tablespoons of the oil that the chicken cooked in, and you're either going to be adding 4 dried chilies with the seeds removed, or you can add some red pepper flakes. You'll saute your red pepper flakes in your oil, add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder. After that's sauteed just a little while, you're going to go ahead and add the rest of your ingredients, which are 2 cups of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar,